this is Fantasy-esque, and welcome back to The Sims 4 Royal Witch Kingdoms. Today we are picking up with the royal family of Ramong. Now guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I have to try very hard to contain myself because we have toddlers! And oh my goodness, obviously High Princess Nimue, who we haven't seen since she was born, essentially. We haven't seen any other babies since they were born. We pretty much have them and leave them. But she's a toddler, which means, obviously, she can do a lot more things in our story. And one of the things I am most excited about with her kind of entrance into our storyline at this point is the steady introduction of a witch language. So I feel as though I have mentioned this at some point in the past. I flippin' love coming up with fantasy languages. I do it in my spare time. I did it when I was in high school, and you know, sometimes it's a bit extra, so obviously I can't shove it into everything I do because people will get confused and I don't want to lose you guys. But I figured, you know what? Maybe we can start substituting certain English words for words from the witch language. And I was mulling on doing this from the very beginning, just to add a bit more of the fantasy vibe, but then I figured, you know what? I feel as though with us trying to learn about the characters and the kingdoms and the way the game's working, it's gonna get too confusing for everyone. So I've been waiting for an appropriate time to start trickling a little bit of this in, and I thought, you know what? It's perfect because we have toddlers, and High Princess Nimue is just learning to speak, so it might be the best chance for us to start introducing some of those words, and we'll probably see a lot more of this with the other toddlers as well. Every time we have the youngsters, I'm going to try slowly but surely to introduce a few witch words that we're going to be using throughout the series, and you guys can learn with the babies! And so that way we're all on the same page. But the two words that at this point High Princess Nimue knows is Kotyan and Nalka. That's the only thing, like the only two things that she knows. And you might have gathered this from the movie in the beginning, through context, of course, because there wasn't an explainer, but Kotyan means father in the witch language across all kingdoms, and Nalka means mother. So when we hear the children talking to any of the other witches or to each other, in the movies, they will never refer to their parents as mother and father. They'll always refer to their parents as Kotyan or Nalka. So there we go, something a little bit exciting for everyone. But okay, my rant is over. Before my rant, okay, yes, it is over, I swear, but can we just have a look at this cutie pie? I love her. Look at her hair. Isn't that the most perfect hair for a daughter of Asterix to have? I think so. It's like the female version of the hair he has, and I love it. But as you can see, she's got her father's hair, she's got her father's skin, and her father's eyes. She is literally her father's child. I mean, obviously, how else are babies made? But she looks so much like her dad. Now, as we saw in the movie, it appears as though High Princess Nimue is very, very affectionate with her Nalka, but she's a little bit nervous around her Kotyan. So High King Asterix, her father, she's a bit nervous around him. And if we look at her trait, she is a charmer, so that's kind of sweet. Asterix, as we know, he is definitely not a socialite. He doesn't really like going out of the palace and having to interact with a whole bunch of people, which they will have to because for some reason they don't know they're nobles anymore. So I'm gonna have to keep up on that. At some point. I'll probably go off camera and get them to visit all the nobles again. But he is not a socialite, and because of that, he probably feels as though his kids should flip and learn to be a little bit independent, and he doesn't understand why Xena is always spending time with the baby, and the baby is always with Xena. He just doesn't understand parenting, I guess. So that's what's happening on this end over here. Now, Xena, she's like the bridge between the daughter and the father. She knows Asterix really has a heart of gold deep down inside. And obviously, she's very affectionate with her daughter, and she wants her daughter to be a better version of the father, right? So she's trying to be as encouraging as possible. Sometimes it's difficult, but she tries, and I love her for it. But I've gone ahead and one of the chambers up here that was the baby's chamber, I went and just adjusted a few things. So we have a potty chair, we have a toddler's bed so that the baby can actually sleep, and none of the homes at this point have toddler beds, so haha. Kind of sad for the babies. Kind of sad for the babies. But you know, as we get to the homes, we'll slowly add things in. So no need to worry too much. Now, let's see. High Princess Nimue. What is this? What's her age? What's her age? She's got a bit. No, this is Xena. This is Xena. She's got a bit left before she ages up. So thankfully, I think we'll at least be able to see all of the babies once. Like we'll be able to play through with them at least once, all goods. So she's got 13 days. Probably the next time we come back to her, she's going to be a child. But we get to hang around with her a little bit, and I like that. I feel like this is good on the ages. She's miserable, though. Someone needs to look after the baby. No one is doing so. Xena, can you possibly go ahead and teach her to potty, maybe? Let's go do that. She's acquiring a movement skill. Come on. See if you can potty train the little baby who is about to listen to her father. And he's checking on the toddler. I mean, look at him being responsible. I don't think he dislikes his child. Not at all. If you look at the relationship panel, they're friends. They're friends. But he doesn't understand why she needs to be so dependent. That's what he doesn't understand. Are you checking on her? Can someone potty train her? Let's see. Are we potty training her? Yes. Yes? Yes. Okay, we're potty training her. Excellent. That's what we want. And then I'm gonna have to tend to all of our other needs because we don't want a how princess, like how princess. We don't want a high princess to be taken away from us, do we? No, we do not want that to happen. But I am gonna keep a bit of an eye on Asterix and Xena because we want more babies. We would like more babies, but you know, we definitely can't force it anymore because they've already consummated the marriage, so we have to wait until they give us some sort of sign. Now look at Xena. She's so cute. She wants to ask Hiking Asterix for help dancing, which is the cutest thing. I feel like she makes an effort to socialize with her father, but then she gets nervous around him because he's just so cold. And she's a little baby, you know? So she doesn't entirely understand his complicated way of caring. She doesn't. She just knows feelings, and when he stares at her like that, the feelings she has is very, very not nice. So that's what we have with the baby. Okay, are you gonna pee, baby? Because you're starving. I'm a little bit stressed. This is our first toddler and I'm already failing. Oh my goodness. Come on. Potty train, child, so I can feed you. Potty train so I can feed you. We have burgers. We have burgers that we will shove into her inventory as soon as we can. Let's see. Where's the food at? And look, we've got little bunnies and everything, but where's the food at? Food. Okay, this is not the kitchen. This is not the kitchen. Let's head to the kitchen. We've got partially made food and food. Excellent. We're gonna throw this grilled cheese into her inventory. And once she's done potty training, let's just get her to have some grilled cheese. We're gonna throw her into bed. Throw her. Literally just chuck her into the bed. And she'll be rested up. Fingers crossed. Now Xena has no whims for Asterix. Asterix has no whims for Xena at this point. But their relationship is really good. Their relationship is really good. And I think Nimue, yeah, she has a higher relationship with her mother than her father. Which makes sense, makes sense. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. What's the butler doing? I don't know what the butler's doing. I don't know. Okay, kiddo. Now that this is done, go, eat. What is this? Oh, fine. Here. Let me just throw it on the ground. Grab a seven. Stop crying. Eat. Eat, baby. Eat. Oh my goodness, we're gonna lose our child. Okay. I haven't thought about what we're gonna do if we get into a situation where child services, because it doesn't exist in a fantasy kingdom, takes the baby away. We can say that if child services takes a child or a baby away, that it's another form of the Grim Reaper and the baby has actually died in a young age. That's probably what we will say. So let's not have our High Princess die, because that would be very, very dramatic and unexpected. Come on, baby, go eat. Honestly, I feel like the way I'm acting right now is the way Hiking Asterix would be acting. Like, why doesn't the child feed itself? Come on, eat. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, what's going on here? What's going on? Xena, stop distracting the baby. She's trying to focus on eating. Come on, Nimue. You can do it. You can do it, kiddo. Let's not die before you get a sibling, okay? Okay? That'd be very dramatic. Kind of. I don't know. I need to stay away from that kind of drama. Getting tempted though. Getting tempted. Let's not get tempted. Let's not get tempted like that. We need to keep the first baby alive. Okay, eat, shove, swallow. Yum. Cheese sandwich, nice. Okay, she's sad because desperately low fun. She's a princess. She needs to have a fabulous life, and at this point, I don't think it's cutting it, guys. I don't think we're cutting it. We've got grilled cheese everywhere. Can the butler put the grilled cheese away? Xena's definitely not going to do the work for that at all. Okay, child is definitely tired, but do we have a spot anywhere that we could potentially listen to music at? You know what, guys? I don't know if we have a place for music downstairs. We have a piano. So I'm kind of tempted by the piano, but I don't want her to have to go all the way down. So, can we add an instrument upstairs? Can I just take this piano? There we go. Look at all this. Oh. Okay. Never mind then. Let me go find another piano that actually wishes to work. Come on, piano. Let's see. I have to squint to look into, like, what am I staring at? We've got this piano. This is kind of decent, I guess. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna have this piano here, because this is an empty space and I feel like we should have some sort of instrument. We're gonna get Xena to play the piano so that the baby can dance. Come on, Xena. I'm gonna play the piano. Then we're gonna get Hiking Asterix to come and watch. And then we're gonna get High Princess Nimue to ask Hiking Asterix to flip and teach her to dance. That's what we're gonna do. Or help her to dance. Whatever she wants to do. We're gonna get around to it. Look at the way our palace is already changing. Already changing for the little princess. Don't worry, honey. We'll take care of you. We will take care of you. Oh, okay. That's what I want to see. That is definitely what I want to see. Okay, can we, let's see. Child, dance. Dance. Can you not dance? Oh, jeez. Okay. Really? Click on, does it specifically have to be a stereo? Well, that's ridiculous. And Butler, stop putting the baby to bed. Okay. That was another failure. I thought that we would be able to dance with piano music. Apparently not the case. Apparently not, because you have to have a stereo. Do we have a vintage looking stereo by any chance? I don't know if we would. I know in The Sims 3, this... Jeez, okay. I'm fine. I know in The Sims 3 there's like vintage looking stereos, but I might have CC actually. I might have some CC. Oh, that's right. I do. Excellent. I did get CC for my Vampire Amazon Castle, which I have right here. And then we have the music boxes, which that's definitely something you can use as well. And what's this? We've got this. I've got a bunch of CC actually that I could use. Which is so much better than whatever the heck comes with the game, in all honesty. We've got this one. We've got the radiogram. We've got that. I mean, that's okay. It's not too bad, but it's not the greatest either. Okay, let's see. We've got, ooh, I like this one, the Prince and the Princess. Now that is nice. Okay, where can we shove this? Oh, there we go. That's perfect. That's perfect. Great. Okay, I like this. Wait, can we not? Is it a? We can. Okay, so I can turn on the stereo when I want. What's this? Jones talk about Day with High Princess Nimue. So useful to have the butler reading a book to the child. Honestly. Okay, you can stop playing the piano. Now what I want to know, do I have... I do. I was going to say, are they doing things on their own? They should be. They should be. Yeah, we can turn this on, actually. What's this? Cottagecore? That sounds kind of cute. Sounds kind of cute. We'll barely hear it, but I want it to be on. Is it on? Is it not on? Is it? Oh look, we can teach the princess to dance. That's adorable. That is adorable. But okay, I guess it is late. Holy cow, I didn't realize how late it was. She's going to bed. Everyone's in bed. We'll see what kind of whims they have the next morning and how we can help everyone. Really, we need to be on the lookout for these two so that they can get pregnant a second time if possible, because we need second borns and third borns, otherwise this is going to be a failure. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, it's almost 9:30 p.m. on Friday. It has been a day or two since we left off, and look who is coming over to visit us. We have High Lord Lysander. So the High King is going to invite him in because we have energy to entertain this dude. So that's exactly what we are gonna do. Queen Xena is practicing some magic. The baby's angry yet again. Why? I don't know, okay? Too much dancing. If this child isn't starving or about to piss itself or, you know, just dropping dead on the floor because of lack of energy, it's angry because too much fun, too much dancing. But we're gonna jump on down. We're inviting High Lord Lysander in. Did we do it? Come on. Lysander, come in! Okay, well, I think we invited him in. We'll just leave. We'll leave Lysander be then. This is so sad, though. Can't he come inside? I swear we invited him in. I don't know why he's stuck outside. Okay, we'll leave him be. But I went ahead and got the High King. High King? Yeah, sorry guys. Things are going over my head at this point. It's almost 11 p.m. at night. But High King Asterix, I got him and Queen Xena to go and re-meet the nobles. And this time I have put them in a club. So I remember quite a few episodes back, one of you lovelies, Ronald. I'm pretty sure it was Ronald. And oh my goodness, all our toilets are broken. Wow, what is the butler even doing? I don't know. I'm just gonna use the monies that we have. Go use that. One of you lovelies said that in your own royal witch kingdom's save, you put all the nobles in a club together so that it's easier for them to meet. And previously I said I don't mind if my nobles don't get to know each other because I kind of like the idea that sometimes some nobles will be acquainted and others won't be in a kingdom, but I have decided to implement a variation of that for the royal family. So what I've done is, starting with High King Asterix, we have established the court of Ramong, and they include himself, Queen Xena, and then all of the nobles that we currently have. So this is the court of Ramong, and then I'll probably do the same for every other kingdom that we go to. Probably should have done it from the get-go, but that is completely fine. Lysander, my dude, are you okay? Let's get to know him. Let's get to know him. Let's chat with him. He's decided to come this late at night. I wonder why. Another thing I want to mention before I forget and it crosses my mind is the motto for this royal family. So I know you lovelies were asking last time because I shared the motto for our Sikar royal family and then for the royal family of Hulkane. I didn't get to Ramong yet though. So I have settled on the motto of Roots of the Earth. So that is the motto for the Kingdom of Ramong, Roots of the Earth. And I like that for them because one, they are very nature oriented, but they, similar to the roots of a tree, hold everything together, but they work, underground. They're not that flashy, not like flowers, kind of makes sense with Asterix being a bit of a recluse and cold and not liking the social aspect of his role, but at the same time, as High King, he holds his entire kingdom and community together, but he does that from behind the scenes, kind of like how roots hold the soil together beneath the soil. So that's what we have, Roots of the Earth, very close to, the palace, tight-knit, definitely not adventurous or anything of that sort. And there we go. That's what we have for the royal family of Ramong. So now the three mottos that we have for the royal families, we have Roots of the Earth for Ramong, we have Diamond Skin, Diamond Heart for Sikar, and then we have Eye of the Dragon for Hulkane. So let me know what you guys think about that. And I did say that I would think about implementing some sort of mottos for the other noble families with you guys' help, like I would do a poll, but I'm still waiting for results from our last poll, which if you guys did not do, or for some reason it went past your mind, that's in the description of the previous video. It is helping me build the origin story of Helfang, the magic firewolf that we saw in the previous episode. So once I get responses for that in, then I'll probably start making another poll for mottos of, well, the noble families that we have. But okay, I guess everyone's going to bed then? Everyone's going to bed. Everyone is going to bed, kiddo. Head to bed. Stop talking to the unicorn. That's crazy. Okay, it's, let's see, almost 3:30 p.m. on Sunday, and unfortunately, we have not had a whim from any one of them to try for a baby. Of course, with Asterix, we don't really expect it. I'm putting all of my hopes and dreams on Queen Xena at this point. They have had a few romantic ones, like flirting and kissing and embracing, and then they woohooed once. They wanted to woohoo once. Unfortunately, they haven't had like a specific one to try for a baby, so we're gonna have to wait on that. Interestingly enough, High Princess Nimue is quite happy. She's in bed, so that's good. Look at her needs. Look at her needs. The finest I've ever seen them. Luckily, High King Asterix has also recently learned how to do the Delicioso spell, so he'll just be able to cast food now for the baby whenever she's hungry. I had to do what I disliked and add a high chair, which I'm not fond of the high chairs. I never use them because they put the kids in and they take the kids out and they keep doing the whole putting it down, picking it up, putting it down, picking it up. And I just feel like it's a waste of time, especially when if you put food out, the babies can just pick up a serving. But recently I discovered that High Princess Nimue, her tank just never gets full. She keeps wanting to eat food. And when her parents are sleeping or occupied, it's just easier to ask her to get the butler, to feed her. And for that, I need the high chair. So that's the route I've taken. But the reason why I'm jumping in between my yawning and feeling very tired, because it's well and truly past 11 p.m. at this point. I went to sleep. The queen has learnt the the floral, how do you say that? Floral or real? Floral, I don't know, guys. The floral spell. Okay, she's learned the floral spell, and I figured we would go and cast some plants and then move them in our little greenhouse, especially because it's now winter. So that's interesting. Also, look at this! We've got a white fox. Oh, that's an elder fox? It's a white fox. We've got a black bunny. I'm pretty sure I've seen a black fox somewhere here. But Queenie, I'm going to get you out here because I really, really, really want you to cast a spell. So let's bring her. Is that the spell that lets you cast plants? I hope so, because I really, really, really would like to get some plants going. So I'll bring in the front lawn just because we have, yeah, just because we have some grass there. And then we'll see if we can cast the spell, and then I'll try and move these things where I want them in the greenhouse. Okay, we don't want to practice. Really? Why can't, unless I've got the completely wrong spell. Let's check the spell book. Oh, never mind. That's not the one we want. Which one do we want? Is it this one? Is it the Herbio? I swear we had, maybe I'm thinking of the completely wrong thing, but I thought you could just get plants. Like you could actually, huh. Okay, well, I guess we have to wait. Maybe it's the Herbio one. Maybe that's the one that gets you to have plants. Okay, well, I kind of jumped the gun accidentally. So, we're gonna be back on the bandwagon, and I'll see if, hopefully we can get some exciting things happening with these guys. They're being really sweet and all, but, you know. I'm almost thinking now if I should have made the rule so that, like, I'm wondering if I should have made it easier. Maybe whenever they want to woohoo, then I should have allowed them to try for a baby. But I tried to make it very difficult for myself. I'm questioning things now because they don't want to woohoo that often. I mean, if you look at their ages, look at Queen Xena. She's like halfway through almost of her young adulthood. And Hiking Asterix is also halfway through his young adulthood. So like they do have a lot of time left. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it the way we have it going for now. And you know what? I think I'll stick with my rules until the end of our second round, because this is the beginning of our second round. And then I'll probably be able to gauge a little bit better whether or not it worked, or, like, for example, if we end this second round and none of the 9 families that we're playing with have a whim to try for a baby, then I will change my personal rules so that every time they want to woohoo, that's when I get them to try for a baby. Because otherwise, we're never going to be able to have the several children that we need for this series to actually function. Like, how are we supposed to arrange marriages? And what's this? See, look, okay, I didn't know they could woohoo on their own. It's kind of interesting. I didn't know they could do that on their own. This is a woohoo, though. It's not a try for a baby. That's fascinating. See, look, they want to woohoo not that often, but okay, in the shower? Okay. But slightly more often than, well, definitely more often than trying for a baby. I have not had anyone had any whims to try for a baby thus far. So it's definitely a bit of a struggle, not gonna lie. There's no way Asterix is gonna have that want, and none of them are family oriented, which I'm sure the family oriented trait would help in that regard, and they don't have the lifetime aspiration of a big family or anything. So, like, they don't have any of the family aspirations, so I don't think there's anything to encourage them to have more kids. But I don't know. We'll see. We have an entire second round to go through before we find out whether or not the way we play is going to end up failing. And if nobody has a whim to try for a baby, okay, at the end of the second round, here's the dealio. If we don't have a second pregnancy by the end of the second round, then I'm going to change the rules so that they will try for a baby every time they want to woohoo. But okay, guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.